Okay, guys. I want to talk about diet. So something like this in the evening before you work out. That's usually when I do it. Next, don't eat nothing till after 2 o'clock. Some days you don't need to eat at all. That's all in your head. It's indoctrinated fucking excuse my language, propaganda. That's all it is. That's all it is, man. You'll lose your appetite, and your body will start eating the fat off your stomach. And when you do eat, this is what I'm going to recommend. You may not have one of these stores at okay. You may not have one of these stores at near where you live. I hope you do. I'm out in the middle of nowhere. So anyway, it's called Ingles. It's American owned, and I think a lot of their stuff, like, I'll tell you what I noticed about their steak. Their steak is definitely, it tastes like something my grandpa butchered. So when that beef got that natural flavor in it from that cow eating that grass, you can taste it right away. Yeah, you may have to go to several grocery stores to find it, but once you find that grocery store that's got that, that's what you want. You want that kind of food. You don't want that beef that tastes, it just don't, it tastes like blood. It's not, very irony, no taste at all. That's not what you want. Chicken too, man, you gotta kind of go, just look, and taste it. Also, asparagus, broccoli, eat a lot of that. It's quick, man. You don't even have to wash the pan. You just fry your steak, throw your asparagus, broccoli in there, crack some pepper and salt on it. Take care of that next. And then this in the evening. That's about all I eat. And if I do go out to eat, I usually eat cookout, something simple. Or like a nice little restaurant down the road where the people and they got fresh food. That's important. Like, when you're always eating, just know that it's fresh. It's probably not going to taste as good as the stuff that you're looking for. So the big majority of my diet is just not fast. That's it. It gets really easy down the road, man. You just don't eat. You don't, and any weight that you lose is good weight. Like, you're gonna feel better, I'll tell you that. You're definitely gonna sleep better. So yeah, I think I covered it about diet. For females, the only other thing that I would include the food stuff. It'd probably be safe for you to fast like that too. Well, you know what? I would say throw these in there too, because this is kind of like a supplement type deal where, when you're fasting and, you get one of these every evening, or I just save it till the evening. That's usually when I work out, man. I'm not the type of person that likes to, like, jump up, get up, attack the day, It's not, I mean, that's like drilled in your head from the military. So anyway, I'm more like, oh God, you know, I've slept long enough. I gotta get up. I gotta do something. And it usually ain't me that does it. Honestly, it's God. It's God. God's like, look, these other people over here online getting it. What are you doing? I'm like, oh, I gotta get up and do it then. He made like earlier, like I was watching this guy. I can't think of his name, but he was in prison for 10 years. Right? He comes out, makes himself a multi-millionaire. You know how he does it? Through this stuff right here. Everything you see me doing. Everything you see me doing. And guys, girls, you girls are capable of this workout too. And you know, I really want to encourage get these at Dunham's. I really want to encourage you know, people who's been in accidents like me, like disabled folks who've been in accidents. They can, you know, even if you don't have an elbow or a joint, you know, you can still gain strength. It's going to take you longer to shape your body than somebody that's got all the parts, but you can get just as ripped. Just be patient. And the reason I say that is because, like, this arm is much stronger, so I have to keep the weight low. Like, this will feel heavier for this, with this, a long time with this arm. You know, it may take months. It took me a month to get adjusted just to where my wrist could handle it, where I felt comfortable coming online and showing you guys. So, yeah. The keys to success, just like that man is talking about, got out of prison. First, you got to knock out a lot of you bad stuff, man. I mean, you may not ever knock out all your bad stuff, but it's possible you can knock it all out eventually. You can beat the odds. I mean, the guy, like I said, that guy was in prison for 10 years. And like run down with these weights here. And guys, you may want to do something heavier. But the heavier you go up to, instead the more muscle you're going to build faster. Like I think this is what I'm doing. It builds a lot of natural strength. Sort of like work strength. Like you'll feel it, especially at first, but when you start having to move the weights up and stuff, you know, it gets easier and easier and easier and easier. Like I can do 50 of those in a row. I just showed you. And what I wanted to say was, you know, 50 this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know. And then 50 this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know. And then 50 this way. Do that in sets. So you do 50, 50, 50. That's one set. 50, 50, 50. Another set. That's 2. 50, 50, 50. That's 3. 50, 50, 50. And that way you're getting 200 reps on each arm like this. And then you're getting 200 like this. Okay. That in itself, being able to do this every day is an accomplishment. The success will come. Like, I just happened to notice that, man, I have got like 60, 70 followers in the last 2 days. I mean, that's like 30 a day, and I wasn't getting but like 5 a day. You know, I'm glad finally getting some kind of breakthrough on here. Shut up. Be quiet. But anyway, you guys have a good night. And if you want to hear more about some things that I do, post in the video. Say I like what you said. Could you elaborate more? And God pass by their hearts. Speak to them. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.